friends, I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window and welcome to our Juliet Quilt Alone final week. We're making this beautiful quilt that is behind me called Juliet. We started 4 weeks ago and we started by opening the pattern, cutting diamonds and making a small diamond sets for this star right here. Then we move on to a larger star in the middle and now we just finished a big diamond and today we're going to be putting all the pieces together and adding an applique. If you're just joining us in, welcome, and I hope you go to our website where you can find Juliet pattern and our beautiful Juliet kit. We have 2 kits available, one with tie-dye collection just like the quilt behind me and one with the Dahlia collection. Well, today we're going to be using more of our acrylic templates too. Yes, the quilt comes, you can purchase an acrylic template set. That's what I have been using to cut my pieces. Today I'm going to be using the 2 triangle F and E. Those triangles going to be cut from the background fabric. I need them for here to set in my diamonds. I'm not going to have Y seams. I'm going to make a triangle. I take a diamond and add 2 triangles to it, so no Y seams in our quilt. Let me show you how I make that unit. I'm using a beautiful diamond, and this is diamond B, and I'm gonna take one of the background triangle F and I place it right sides together with my diamond. I love to match the point exactly right here, and right here it's gonna overlap just tiny bit. I'm gonna be stitching straight down, and as soon as I finish I'm gonna open it up and open the seam in the back. Then I'm gonna move on and take this triangle and match it up this side just like this right here and stitch down. I have one started for us. Look at how cute it is. Look at this and notice it. I did open my seam back here. Now all that I have to do is open it up in the back this way and just press it, finger press it, on iron press it. I'm going to clip those bunny ears because I do not want them in my seam. I don't want an extra bulk, and I also don't want the blue color to peek from my behind of my background. This is how you're going to be making the diamond units. This diamond unit is right here in the quilt, okay? As soon as you make this one, we're gonna be working on this big triangle diamond unit right here. So let me lay out all the pieces. I have my top unit done. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pull my big diamond and place it just to anchor me down to see what's going on. Now I took 2 of those units and put them together to one with my seam in the back and open it up. How did I make those? Exact the same way how you made this one. There will be a left and a right one to it. So like for example, this is my right and this is my left one. Notice that all that I did is use a pre-sewn diamond unit A. Okay, so let me put this back and I sew them 2 together because I need them right from here. Now I need one to go with this one. Let me see. This one is perfect. Look at this. So I'm start laying my units with the big diamond triangle units. I'm start laying them out. Now for this area right here, I need 2 more of those triangles. I need one left and one right, and I don't have one made, so I'm just gonna use those pieces to show you. This is so fun and simple to do it. And look at now, I have all my pieces together and just one step at a time, just like in a pattern. Once you make your triangle diamond units, I'm calling them, I'm going to go ahead, sew this to this, just like this, and then we already sewn this to this, then I'm gonna sew this to this. Then I'm going to go ahead, sew this to this and this to this. So remember, look at this, how everything is repeating. This is big triangle. This is a small triangle. I place this over my diamond. I match this point and stitch, just like we did it in this unit. Remember? Look at this. This is almost exactly as this big triangle, and this mimic this area, and this mimic this area right here. So notice, I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna sew this to this, then go ahead and finish it up by sewing this right there on the top and finish. So once you have this unit done, this is going to be a quarter, 1/8, not a quarter, 1/8 of your quilt center. It's right here, 1/8 from the quilt center. We're gonna make one, we're gonna make a mirror image one, a left and a right. Then we're gonna sew them together. See, this is the same kind of unit, just a mirror image. We're gonna sew them together to create this quarter of the quilt. Isn't that not fun? It's so much fun. And no Y seams at all. All that we did is we made small triangle unit, large triangle units from our diamonds, and now this large triangle unit right here sewn together, it's a quarter of the block. Now once we have a quarter of the block, we have an area right here where we need to make this triangle from two diamonds, one left and a right, because we want to add this to the sides for the border. Let me show you how I did that one. So all that I did is I took two beautiful diamonds, add my triangles, left and a right, and then it's the best to follow one step at a time in a pattern. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I have cut from my background half square triangle. I'm gonna place the pieces right sides together this way, pin it, and be very careful because it's easy to stretch. We want to pin it, and we're gonna pin it right here, and then we're gonna stitch. Once we do that, once it's stitched, you're gonna open it up and you have this unit that it goes right here in your quilt. It's just a square. Once you have this square complete right there, you're gonna be adding it square, rectangle from your background, another rectangle, and another square right here. We need two of those for 1/4 of the quilt. Oh, guys, I am so excited for you because guess what? We are almost to the end of our process. Look at this is where I was talking about adding those two triangles, adding the square to it, and now you have your outside background. So now all that you're gonna have to do is you're gonna open your packages of silhouettes, and in the pattern you have a beautiful layout. Your first few pages you have a layout. You're gonna be taping your layout together so that way you can follow that layout. And now we're gonna open the packages, and one package is 1/4 of the quilt, one corner, and we're gonna start laying it applique. I love fusible applique, so I included in your kit 4 packages of fusible applique. All that you need to do is iron your pieces down in the right places and then choose your stitching. You can do a blanket stitch, you can do a zigzag stitch if you would like to, or you can do invisible zigzag stitch. That's this thread right here with a cotton 2370 for the back. Or you can just top stitch if you would like to with a straight stitch. No matter what stitching you choose, I know the applique is gonna add so much more into your quilt. More on applique in one of our fusible applique videos. You can go ahead and watch that video for details in instruction, and also in your pattern you have applique directions as well. Once you finish your applique, all that you have to do is sew 4 quarters of the quilt together and add a beautiful quilting to your quilt top, add a binding, and you have a wonderful quilt. I am so thankful that you took the time and quilt along with me to make this gorgeous Juliet quilt. I hope you found some wonderful scraps to put in your colorful diamonds and your quilt is now sparkling. Happy quilting, and if you have any questions, visit our website at Laundry Basket Quilts or watch our live shows on Friday. I look forward to see all the beautiful Juliet quilts. Happy quilting!